Pakistan's intelligence office coming up in Number City? Well, there was an uproar pertaining to the issue in BBMP's council meeting. We have a report on this.
Pak intelligence office next to Raj Bhavan. Heated discussion in BBMP council meeting. The latest rumour doing the rounds in Bengaluru is that a Pak intelligence office is coming up in the vicinity of Raj Bhavan. Well, if you go by the apprehension expressed by former Mayor D. Venkatesh Murthy, such a possibility is very much on the cards. But his feelings can't be termed as mere apprehension, as he substantiates them with some information. Yes, a 17-storied building has already come up in the vicinity of Raj Bhavan, which has been constructed by a private builder. But according to the norms, construction of high-rises is prohibited near Raj Bhavan and the Assembly. Hence, about 2 years back, the governor had written a letter to BBMP and had directed its officials to look into the matter. But no official has taken any action in this regard so far. The issue came up for discussion in a council meeting, and the members, cutting across party lines, took officials to task. When our correspondent spoke to former mayor, this is what he said.
Prestige builder developer idaro avanu ಕಟ್ಟಿದಾನೆ ಅವರೇ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನಿ ಮತ್ತು ದುಬೈ ಅವರು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದರಿಗೆ ಅವರದ ಬೇಹುಗಾರಿಕೆ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆನೋ ಅವರದು ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಕಚೇರಿನೋ ಯಾವುದೋ ಆ ಕಟ್ಟಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಇದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಕಟ್ಟಡ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರ ಕಚೇರಿಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ವಿಧಾನಸೌಧಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಸಕರ ಭವನಕ್ಕಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಮುನ್ಸೂಚನೆ ಕಂಡುಬರ್ತದೆ.
The controversial land on which the structure is being erected belongs to one Maria Begum, who happens to be a relative of Sir Mirza Ismail. Maria is learned to have migrated to Pakistan in early 70s. Yet the ownership rights still rest with her. Such places are treated as evacuee properties, and a revenue office located in Mumbai needs to be approached for any kind of transaction pertaining to them. It is alleged that BBMP officials have not bothered to go through the details of the property records. Meanwhile, Palaki Commissioner reacted to the issue and said that no violation has taken place as far as the construction of the structure is concerned. He also said that a letter had been written to the police commissioner expressing security concerns, but response from his office is still awaited.
The ownership, namge doubt irodinda we have referred the matter to legal. See, this one paper in the file says it is a evacuee property. Evacuee property ownership padibekadre there is a procedure. There is an office in Bombay. They will come and dispose of the property by auction or some procedure. Whether that procedure is followed or not, that is the only issue. Second thing is whether it is a non-evacuee property. Evacuee property alde as usual normal properties idea aa thara anta. So ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡೌಟ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ we have referred the matter to legal cell. Legal cell opinion ತಗೊಂಡು will take a decision.
This situation could have been avoided had the officials gone through the details about the property before granting the permission for construction. Residents too seem to be baffled about the questions raised about this high-rise now. Pramod, News9, Bengaluru.
Well, the BBMP has more than 6,000 shops in its 121 markets spread across 3 zones. But the revenue generated from these shops is dismal, to say the least. BBMP is now contemplating on adopting new methods to generate more revenue.
The markets under BBMP's jurisdiction are in the news again. Residents may not be aware of the fact that BBMP has 121 markets in its 3 zones. It has rented out as many as 6,016 shops in these markets. But if you think that the rental amount collected from these markets is enough for BBMP to take care of its staff salary, then you're wrong. It has come to light that the annual income Palake is making from these many shops is a meager 10 crore rupees. Most of the tenants are alleged to be not paying rents on regular basis, and several of them have not renewed rental contracts for long. Palake has issued a notice and given a deadline of 15 days to pay up rental dues, else it would seize their shops. In order to regularize collecting rents, the BBMP's Market Standing Committee has devised a plan. All the tenants of the 6,000 odd shops are paying the rent that are fixed decades ago. Hence, the Market Standing Committee will revise rents and soon new rental amount would be fixed. It has come to light that only 1,200 shopkeepers out of the 6,016 have renewed rental contracts. Others have been instructed to get the renewal done soon, else their shops would be seized and their names blacklisted. There are tenants belonging to 11 government agencies who have not remitted rent. They too have been told to fall in line. If everything goes according to the Standing Committee's plan, revenue of 80 crore rupees would be generated with the help of these new set of initiatives. Meanwhile, Palike has backed out from its plan of converting Russell Market into a mall, but it has claimed that it is in a fragile state and traders are not cooperating with it for renovation. It has made it clear that if any untoward incident takes place, Palike should not be held responsible. The traders of Russell Market have shot back, saying that they had renovated the market and hence they would be held responsible for any kind of eventuality. Well, there is no denying that the Palike is serious about revamping its revenue generation from markets. What remains to be seen is how it plans to implement the same. Pramod for News9, Bengaluru.
And well, the drama around the Khaki versus Khaki case involving former ADGP Dr. Ravindranath continues. Today, the case hit the streets. Take a look as to how.
Khaki drama continues. Distressed Ravindranath hits the street. It was a bright sunny day, but that didn't stop former KSRP ADGP Dr. Ravindranath from staging a symbolic protest. This is ADGP Ravindranath walking to the CID office on Palace Road, all the way from his residence in HSR layout. The tedious 15-kilometer walk through many parts of Bengaluru took 3.5 hours. The ADGP left his residence at about 8:30 in the morning to reach the CID office by noon. Ravindranath appeared before the CID sleuths who are investigating the case. Despite walking all the way, his appearance did not yield fruitful results for the troubled top cop. Ravindranath continued his demand to be arrested, but only to get a no from the investigating officers. They even rejected his plea to record his statement legally. The CID sleuths had summoned Sub-Inspector Ravi from High Grounds Police Station and Uday from Cubbon Park Police Station for inquiries. The contentious case continues to haunt the ADGP, who has been accused of clicking pictures of girls in a cafe. Unfortunate for Ravindranath, there seems to be no relief from the mess that he calls a conspiracy plotted to bring him down. ADGP takes a last look at his office. Determined, Ravindranath hasn't given up as yet. News9 caught up with Ravindranath at his office, and this is what he had to say.
Morning, I met Shri Kaushik Mukherjee, Chief Secretary, Government of Karnataka. Requested him to forward my resignation letter immediately to central government. Okay. Shri Kaushik Mukherjee wanted 48 hours time. I told him that there is a view in the public circles that being an IPS officer, my arrest is delayed despite I have molested a woman. So that is giving a wrong impression about me. Then from there, I went to CID office, met DG CID, Mr. Bipin Gopal Krishna, and requested him to do the legal action. That is, since I was already put up in lockup and my statement be recorded and my statement copy may be taken and formalities of the arrest are not yet done, let it be completed. He asked me to wait. Then I met ADG, Mr. P.K. Garg. He also said arrest is not required now. Then DIG Soumendra Mukherjee and SP Rajappa were there, and they told me that as per CRPC, amended CRPC, that punishment for which offence it is less than 7 years, then in that case arrest is not necessary. Allegation is against me now. So arrest is required because my statement has to be recorded. It is not yet recorded. So you please do the legal formality, which is essential. Complainant version is taken, FIR is registered. Now witnesses' statements are being recorded. My statement is not recorded. My statement has to be recorded legally by somebody. Right. Just telling you it doesn't make much difference. Right. Anyhow, I submitted my resignation. I am making myself available for investigation. So they are preventing inquiry or investigation about my role, right, about my version. My version is being denied. That is injustice to me. So I only feel that this case, earlier the case which I registered in Kabban Park Police Station against Sri Avradkar and Sri Ravikante Gowda and Ravi, out of the 2 are sub-inspectors and 2 are IPS officers and myself an IPS officer. So 3 IPS officers are involved in that case. So therefore I wanted that case to be transferred to CBI, and this case I thought COD people can do a good job, but since they are not recording my statement,
What is your next course of action that we could expect?
I need to take legal opinion. Now some belongings of mine were here. I have taken my belongings. Now I don't have office, I don't have vehicle.
Ravindranath also met legal advisors at the DG office before stepping out for lunch at a cafe on Vittal Malia Road. It indeed was a long day for Ravindranath, but the top cop did not stop his Padayatra. After almost 20 kilometers of walking throughout the day, Ravindranath once again chose to walk back home. News9 caught up with Ravindranath just as he was retiring for the day.
Tell me, sir, where are you headed to now?
I am going home now.
Okay. What happened today? Why are you walking home, sir? Why not take a
I
vehicle?
didn't have my workout. As ADG KSRP, I used to play tennis.
Okay.
So today I could not play tennis because I was asked to come and report before DG office every day.
Okay.
So I reported to DG office.
Okay.
I'm getting back and my official vehicle I have to return because I have no posting.
Okay.
And so I have reported before DG office, but DG was not there. IG admin I reported.
Okay.
Now I have to get back, so I have to do some work every day. Today I have no work, but government is paying me full salary. Since government is paying full salary, I have to keep myself fit.
We see you carrying a book on Swami Vivekananda. Where is that? Tell us about that. Is he someone that you really followed through the years of your practice, of your service?
I believe Vivekananda, his photo is there in my house, and I always believe that one must be like Vivekananda. He says, what is life? He says, life is action, and what is death? He says, death is inaction. You do action, you be active, that means you are alive. If you are inactive and useless, you are dead. That is what he means. He wants people to be strong. He says, you be and you make. You be what you are, you make what you want. That is what Vivekananda says, and this is a message which he has given to the world, not to India. He is the messenger to the world. This is what I believe.
How are you walking so much with these formal shoes, formal clothes in your,
Morning,
Isn't it hurting with that shoes?
Mor-
Can you imagine?
Morning I have eaten some little breakfast, and now I had a coffee in coffee day shop. I'm happy that there are good coffee joints everywhere. I can rejuvenate myself having a cup of coffee. Thanks to all those people who established coffee joints, whether it is Obope or there is a coffee day, or if it is Darshini or it is Adigas, I thank all of them.
Are you refueling yourself every time you eat in between?
I'm refueling with water, I'm refueling with coffee, and what I had is a cafe latte in which coffee and milk both are there. I'm a doctor, milk gives me energy, coffee stimulates me, I'm capable now, water rejuvenates me.
Lunch?
See, I have put on some weight, don't you find? No, I have put on weight. So by drinking more water, I will be reducing my weight. And today I am using my opportunity. If at all I have to, because still my resignation is accepted, I have to be in government. As a doctor, even if I am not fit, it is all right. But as a police officer, so far I am a police officer, I must be very fit. So that is the job. So today I am not eating much. I am eating less and drinking more water. I am managing with coffee.
Is the sun okay for you? No cooling sunglasses you need?
God has been kind, clouds are there. People are not kind, but God is kind.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Well, there, Dr. Ravindranath says, God has been kind. There are clouds. Well, the clouds are also heavily looming over Ravindranath as of now. If you look at it, ironically, it only remains to be seen what the investigations come about and what the investigations have to determine.
Dr. Ravindranath seems to be in a helpless situation. Despite his best efforts, he is unable to get himself out of the mess. Now with Ravindranath advised to wait for 48 hours, it remains to be seen what unfolds. Nabila for News9 Bengaluru.